So a guy named Heckin' Steve, I watched one of his videos recently that just popped up on my feed, and it was talking about game collecting, and I wanted to give my own thoughts about game collecting as an adult compared to as a kid. Obviously, as a kid, um, at least for me, growing up, I would have to trade in some games to get new ones, and my most notable trade-in was for Black Ops 2. When Black Ops 2 came out, my mom told me that I had to give up my copy of Black Ops 1 in order to get the game, and I was kind of disappointed. I was like, dang, I've been playing Black Ops 1 for a few months now. I didn't play it when it launched, but I did play it, a good bit of its life cycle, and I was like, man, I really want to get Black Ops 2. So she was like, nah, you gotta trade it in. I'm like, alright, you know what, that's fair. I mean, I'll just probably get a copy later on, and I did. I got another copy a few months later, but it was worth it. It was super worth it. And I'm assuming this was her way of just trying to keep me from playing too many games, um, and just having too many games at once. But I was already pretty well endowed with like the Wii by this point. I mean, what, I'm like 11 or 12. So I've been playing the Wii since I was probably like 8, which has been great. And I have a lot of Wii games, and I've been doing a good job of reviving some of those. I've kept a lot of my copies from my childhood, which is good, but I've lost some as well. And as a kid, I had to sacrifice these games, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, especially if you were poor. We weren't like we were very like middle class when I grew up, so we didn't have a lot of the money for games to spend on all the time. But now that I'm an adult, it's a lot different. Um, I have a lot more freedom. I use all the expenses of my money towards games, and a lot of the games I've been buying are retro, so a lot more for like the Wii, the PS3, um, and just older consoles. I don't really buy new games that much anymore. Maybe one or two. Like last year, I think I bought like two that I notably can remember. But I buy a lot of retro games because I have a store nearby. I think I've talked about this before, that sells all these retro games, and it's really cool. It's a cool store. I mean, they have all sorts of merchandise. They have tons of different consoles, like old gen stuff. I think a lot of people, even like younger kids, would really enjoy going in there. And I have been buying from there for the past like 6 months. I think I've bought more games in the past 6 months than I ever have in like a year's span. Just because it's so easy, and a lot of these games are pretty cheap. But my problem is that I found with buying all these games is I don't have enough time. I have to spend a good bit of my time, recording some of these gameplays, even though I do enjoy playing Call of Duty. Um, I play quite a bit of multiplayer games, so that takes up a lot of my time. New challenges pop up every week or every 2 weeks. Events happen, like Marvel Rivals has been taking up a good bit of my time. And I've also been going back to Borderlands 3 a little bit with my best friend, and we've been grinding that out, and that's been taking up some of my time. And then also streaming. I've been doing a lot of streaming this week, and I've been enjoying every bit of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's just when I buy these old games that I used to play as a kid or wanted to play as a kid, I found myself not having enough time to do it. But it's like a lot of these games also I want to use for Let's Play series, so I've already started the Let's Play series for BioShock Infinite, and you guys have been loving that. I'll have episode 2 out pretty soon. I already recorded it before. I just need to edit it and put it together. And I mean, I've had that game on my backlog for several months, probably several years actually. I think I've had it for a while. I don't even remember how I got it. I think I got it for free, but other games like what is it? I can't remember the name of it right now. What is it? Let's see, I bought Infamous 2. I have it on my desk here. I never played Infamous 2. I played the first one and I played Second Son, and I would like to play those for the channel. And then also Infamous 2. That would be a new experience for me. Um, I want to play Elden Ring. That's what it was. I bought that way in like 2022, so it's been 3 years, maybe 2 years since I've had that game, I bought it at maybe like a 30% sale, so it was like 40 bucks. I haven't even downloaded the game. I haven't even touched it. So I have a lot of games, and then that's not even mentioning like all the Wii games I have. I bought a few. I have like a new SpongeBob game I want to try out for the. It's a GameCube game, and I just got my new memory card for my Wii for Christmas, so I can actually play it now. I have an old copy of Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's my favorite Need for Speed, and I'd love to play that. And then I just have like a bunch of Wii games I've been trying out. I did play a little bit of this Cars game, Cars the movie, that I had as a kid. It's really enjoyable. I love that game. It's a little old though, so it's like the loading times are really slow. And then I have a newer one for Cars that I would like to try out, and just all sorts of other games. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have this problem too. I know Buggy talked about this in a video of his a few weeks back, maybe a month back, and it was very interesting. It was like how to get through your catalog of games, and I think I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to get the ball rolling at least a little bit, and trying to spend at least 1 to 2 hours a week on some of these games, and that's just kind of like the issue I found myself with these games. But if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!